Ever wondered how safe your data really is? In this digital age, data is the lifeblood of our interconnected world. But as we store more and more of our personal and professional information in data storage systems, the risk of vulnerabilities and breaches increases. These vulnerabilities can lead to significant financial losses and perhaps even more devastating, irreparable damage to your reputation. Understanding these vulnerabilities isn't just a matter of interest for cybersecurity enthusiasts. It's an essential first step towards effective data protection for everyone. Whether you're an individual safeguarding personal information or a business defending sensitive client data, understanding these risks is crucial. The reality is, no system is impervious to attack. But by gaining knowledge of the potential vulnerabilities in data storage systems, we can better prepare and protect ourselves against data breaches. As the saying goes, knowledge is power. Let's put that power in your hands. Remember the Equifax data breach of 2017? A chilling echo from the past, isn't it? This incident shook the cybersecurity world to its core and exposed the vulnerabilities of data storage systems. Equifax, one of the 3 largest credit agencies in the US, suffered a monumental data breach that left sensitive information of over 143 million consumers exposed to cybercriminals. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The breach was a result of a failure to patch a known vulnerability in Apache Struts, a widely used web application framework. The vulnerability was identified and a patch was released in March 2017. Equifax, however, failed to implement this crucial update, leaving their system exposed for months. The breach was finally discovered in July 2017, but by then, the damage was done. Cybercriminals had accessed names, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and even some driver's license numbers. In some instances, credit card numbers for about 209,000 US consumers were also accessed. The aftermath was catastrophic. Equifax faced a tidal wave of criticism, lawsuits, and regulatory scrutiny. The company's reputation was severely damaged. The financial implications were also significant. Equifax agreed to pay up to $700 million to settle claims related to the breach, the largest settlement ever paid for a data breach. The Equifax data breach wasn't just a wake-up call for the corporate world, but a case study for cybersecurity enthusiasts. It highlighted the importance of regular system updates and patch management. It underscored the need for robust cybersecurity measures to protect sensitive data. The breach also exposed the potential consequences of neglecting data storage system vulnerabilities, financial loss, reputational damage, and loss of consumer trust. It's a stark reminder that in our interconnected world, cybersecurity cannot be an afterthought. It must be a top priority for any organization that deals with sensitive data. This case is a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of neglecting data storage system vulnerabilities. But it's not just about patching vulnerabilities. Take the Target data breach, for example. In the frosty winter of 2013, Target, one of America's largest retailers, found itself in the throes of an unprecedented data breach. Over 40 million credit and debit card numbers were stolen, along with 70 million records of personal information. A chilling reality for any organization, but the method of the breach is where our attention should lie. The backstory is that the cybercriminals didn't directly attack Target's data storage systems. Instead, they exploited a vulnerability in a third-party HVAC vendor's system. This vendor had access to Target's network for legitimate business reasons. However, the vendor's weak security was the Achilles heel that the hackers exploited. They used this access point as a backdoor into Target's network, bypassing the main security systems. This breach wasn't about the strength of Target's own security, but about the weakest link in their chain of trust. The hackers were savvy enough to understand that they didn't need to break into the bank vault if they could just walk in through the back door. They planted malware in the vendor's system, which eventually found its way into Target's point-of-sale devices, capturing customer card details as they were swiped. The Target breach highlights a crucial point in cybersecurity. It's not just about securing your own systems, but also about ensuring the security of all points of access. This includes third-party vendors, partners, and even employees. Every point of access is a potential vulnerability. The fallout from the Target breach was significant. It led to the resignation of Target's CEO, a massive drop in the company's stock price, and a billion-dollar settlement. It was a stark reminder of the potential cost of even the smallest overlooked vulnerability. As we can see, even the smallest vulnerability can lead to a major data breach. So let's remember, when it comes to cybersecurity, there's no such thing as an insignificant detail. Everything matters. So, what can we learn from these cases? Firstly, it's abundantly clear that understanding data storage system vulnerabilities is of paramount importance. We've seen that even the most seemingly secure systems, like those of Equifax and Target, can fall victim to cyber attacks. The repercussions of these breaches are far-reaching, affecting millions of customers and costing the companies billions. It's a stark reminder of the potential devastation that can result from inadequate cybersecurity measures. The Equifax data breach underscored the importance of regularly patching vulnerabilities. Hackers exploited a known flaw in the Apache Struts web application software, a flaw for which a patch had been available for 2 months prior to the attack. This breach could have been prevented had Equifax acted swiftly to patch this vulnerability. Similarly, the Target data breach highlighted the critical need to secure all points of access. In this case, cyber criminals gained access through a third-party vendor, proving that the security of a system is only as strong as its weakest link. It's a compelling case for businesses to ensure that their entire network, including any third-party vendors, is properly secured. But it's not enough to simply patch vulnerabilities and secure access points. Staying informed about potential threats is equally crucial. Cybersecurity is a rapidly evolving field, and new threats emerge on a daily basis. By keeping abreast of the latest developments, you can better anticipate potential vulnerabilities and take proactive steps to mitigate them. And this is where we come in. As cybersecurity enthusiasts, it's our responsibility to not only understand these vulnerabilities, but also to act on this knowledge, whether it's by patching vulnerabilities promptly, securing all points of access, or staying informed about emerging threats. We must take proactive steps to protect our data. In conclusion, these case studies serve as a sobering reminder of the potential consequences of neglecting cybersecurity. They underscore the importance of vigilance in protecting our data from potential threats. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, vigilance is your best defense.